Sometimes the reason that we deal with things like panic attacks, ulcers, migraines could be because we are resisting against negative emotions that we don't want to deal with. And so we either push them down and try to ignore them, or we tell ourselves we shouldn't feel that way, even though that's the way we're feeling, or we try to distract ourselves from them by doing things like scrolling social media or eating or alcohol or video games. There's lots of different ways that people try to ignore those feelings they just don't want to deal with. But what if instead of resisting or pushing them away or ignoring them, we allowed those negative feelings to happen? And the way we do this is first take a deep breath. And I'm going to, in all my other videos, if you watch them, I'm going to talk about breathing a lot, because what taking a deep breath will do is it helps you get out of your primitive brain back here into your thinking brain, or your prefrontal cortex, and it helps wake up the parasympathetic nervous system. So you've got your sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight, and that's where you're like, ah. And then there's the parasympathetic, which is sometimes called your rest and digest, and it helps you relax. And so the idea of the breathing is it helps you relax a little bit and get that parasympathetic nervous system activated. So we always start with a deep breath, and then you're going to name whatever it is you're feeling. So you could say, right now I am feeling stress. And then what I like to do after I have said I am feeling stress is add this phrase, and that's okay. I am feeling stress, and that's okay. And that makes your mind and your body realize, okay, there's nothing to be afraid of. We're safe. It's okay to feel stress. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel angry. Whatever it is you're feeling, it's okay, because it's part of the human experience. We're supposed to experience all the feelings, not just the good ones. So once you've given yourself permission to feel this way, then you're going to explore how it feels in your body. I'm feeling stress, and that's okay. What does it feel like? Well, it kind of feels like this mangled up knot in my stomach, and it moves into my chest too. And I imagine it being kind of this grayish, darkish color. And sometimes it moves around, and it makes my shoulders feel tense and hunch up, and I feel tension in my jaw. And as you're looking about how it feels in your body, the thing that's happening is you're not so focused on your brain, the things that are making you feel that way, your thoughts that are creating that stress. And so it's kind of amazing how it happens, but you ride this wave of the stress or whatever the feeling is, and eventually it subsides. Now, is it going to come back? Yeah, it's going to come back. We're going to feel these feelings all the rest of our lives. And it takes practice, and you've got to keep doing it over and over and over. But it helps. It really helps a lot. You're going to feel better, and it's a much healthier way of dealing with your negative feelings than eating them away or however else you deal with them. Just remember, you are human, and you're supposed to feel all the feels. Think about when you go to the movies, what makes it a good movie? If it was just happy the whole time, it would be kind of boring. There's going to be times when there's trouble, and when you're scared, and when you're crying, and then you come out and you think, oh, that was the best movie ever. Well, life should be the best movie ever. And so you're going to experience all the feelings, and you need to just allow them and feel them, because they're not dangerous. It's just something going on in your body that needs to happen. So let it happen, and just keep practicing, because it does take practice. Good luck.